Alright, we are back. We've got a reasonable curve, a great card, and we'll see how it goes. Probably won't do very well. Alright. Land plus retreat to a Myriad, not as bad as you would think. Also, we've got a 2-drop and a 3-drop. So, all of our support guys are live. I don't know why I have a stop on my damage step. I mean, it's still relevant. Okay, opponent appears to be playing mono black, which is not good for us if they play a Vampire Envoy. Alright, Kozilek Shrieker. Less bad for us. I'm gonna play the Holdout Settlement and attack with the Stalking Drone because I'm fine pumping it and playing the Core Castigator this turn. If my opponent decides to force that issue. Here, but since they didn't, I'm just going to play the Retreat to Ameria and start making tokens. If our opponent decides to be on the no attacks, no blocks plan, we're also fine. In that case, I think I just pump my guys, because it allows me to attack with both. Wonder why my opponent didn't double block there. Oh, I could have killed both. Never mind. Joke's on you. I still have 3 lands in hand, or 2 lands in hand. This turn I might make a token, because I can still attack with Stalking Drone and Netcaster Spider. And attack, it doesn't change whether or not I can attack with Core Castigator. No! Opponent hit F6. That's not what I wanted to do. So they might have had a play. One on the battlefield. Alright, so opponent conceded before we saw their second color. If I had to guess, it'd probably be blue. Could see Ace fighting in Earthen Arms. But I think I'm just gonna run it back like this. And our opponent lost connection, so that's unfortunate. We'll wait for them to get back, and we'll see when that happens. Alright, I took that opportunity to restart the client as well. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give this a keep. I think I lead on Hedron Crawler, awkwardly. But we've got a couple of reasonable 3 and 4 drops in our hand. So I think Hedron Crawler is better than Felidar Cub. If our opponent's playing black-white and has like isolation zones, Felidar Cub is pretty sweet. Let's see. Does drawing the wastes make me want to play Hedron Crawler more or less? I could play Underworld Cleric. I think I do that. Alright, flare drone means that whatever I played didn't really matter. I think I played the Silent Summoner this turn. Pass. Expedition Raptor is great. Flare drone, yeah. The first strike is a real pain. Against Retreat to Area, it's not actually that good, I guess. And I have a couple of ways of killing it in my deck, so it might not be that bad. The funny thing is, I was looking at my Eldrazi Scion like, oh man, I can sacrifice that to play Retreat to Area. And then I'm like, wait a second, that's sacrificing my 1/1 to play a Retreat to Area so that I can drop a land and make a 1/1. Here, I think I just play Netcaster Spider so that I have the highest possible impact board if I draw a land or something to play Retreat to Area. Or draw 2 lands so I can play Career Griffin into Retreat to Area. Also, this helps get in more damage. My opponent could play like a Kozilek's Translator or something. Every time somebody pauses after I say no blocks, I'm like, are they gonna put in a ninja or something? Ooh, Boulder Salvo. Alright. Deal. Certainly winning this race. Especially now that I have a Courier Griffin. Courier Griffin's sweet with Expedition Raptor, as then I get 2 flyers for the price of 1. My opponent played a colorless Mana Source, which could be an incoming Reality Smasher. It happens. It sucks. Walker of the Wastes. Alright, incoming 5/5. Deal. No attacks. Could sacrifice the Eldrazi Scion, kill the Walker of the Wastes. I could also play Hedron Crawler into Felidar Cub and attack for 2. I think I'd prefer to do that and take the 5 from the Walker of the Wastes this turn. Lets my opponent untap with mana. But I'd rather not lose some of my board presence. Because if I do this and they don't really have any plays, even if they attack with Walker of the Wastes, Nissa's Judgment could just be like a falter where their remaining creature can't block. So I'm fine. Can I die from 8 here? One has 3 cards in hand, 11. Don't think so. Just Radiant Flames me. Ugh. Opponent might like have a kill spell for the Courier Griffin, which doesn't do it. Flaying Tendrils. Okay, that's awkward. I'm gonna make a token. Because on its own, Courier Griffin doesn't kill the Walker of the Wastes. could die from this spot. If my opponent had touch of the void or something. What are you doing? Stop doing things. Kozilek's Pathfinder means I need to draw land. Gideon's Reproach doesn't do it. Alright. I guess we could Nissa's Judgment. We can't attack though, which is super awkward. Because then the Kozilek's Pathfinder just makes our ally unable to block. And we die to, like, infinite burn. Alright. Oh, they still have the holdout settlement, so we would have died anyway. Cool. Alright, you got me. You got me, opponent. Your deck's sweet, I get it. That Flaying Tendrils was a beating. But also, not being able to play Expedition after was also a beating. Don't really like having the wastes in my deck. It's definitely done more harm than good. I would love to be on the play. I'll certainly keep this hand. It's great if I draw another land. Or 3. But it is on the mull of 6. Alright, Felidar Cub means that I can still play another 2-drop next turn. Also, should my opponent play any Visions of Brutality, I could kill it. Alright, well, another 2-drop it is. Can still raise a Vampire Envoy. Attacking here is definitely free. I really need to draw that land for Saddleback Legak. Otherwise this could get real bad. How much do I play around Flame Tendrils? Certainly aim attacking. I could sacrifice the Eldrazi Scion. Yes. So what I'm going to do is, since my opponent traded their Kozilek Shrieker for just one of my random creatures, I'm going to sacrifice the Eldrazi Scion, play Saddleback Legak, because if my opponent plays like Swamp Flaying Tendrils, I don't want to just get completely blown out by like playing Ondu War Cleric. This makes it much worse. Sure strike. Okay. I mean, I have more 2-drops where this came from. So, yeah. Opponent is at 11. Probably could have attacked with Saddleback Legak there. It's not getting any better. Might make my opponent think twice about blocking, but at this point I think they're kind of locked into blocking the Legak. But again, Legak, if we're assuming that our opponent is playing Flaying Tendrils at some point, is not good. Another Vampire Envoy. Alright. Couple lands to go with my Retreat to Emeria would not go amiss. My opponent double blocks, we're over the moon. Didn't think so. Yeah, that happens. I also feel this way sometimes, holy cow though. There's probably plenty of internet video footage of me being not very happy with Moto. GG. That's meant to do a smiley face. Alright. So we got there on the back of attacking with 2-drops for a bunch of turns. And our opponent being stuck off black, I guess. I'll see you guys in round 3.